All right, y'all know what time it is. Cleveland, Christmas Day, the trilogy continues. Now, this is Kevin Durant's, obviously, first taste of this rivalry. And now he's faced LeBron James a ton of times, and honestly, he hasn't fared too well. LeBron has kind of owned him. This may be a different story tonight. You see Steph Curry, he had some ugly-ass pink Curry threes on. Them shit soon to be at your local Ross, y'all. A lot of fake love being shown early for the Christmas spirit. Right out of the gate, Draymond gets the treatment from the referees. The rule on verticality, you go straight up, and it's all right if there's contact. Obviously, it doesn't apply to Draymond here. Look at him pace away, containing himself. He gets about 60 feet from the hoop. Fuck it, he blows the gasket. So he ends up getting teed up early. So in comes Kevon Looney early in the game, and it really cost us because he didn't know where to be on the floor. He just wasn't ready to get into a big game this early, and he was out of sorts. It caused us some turnovers. Now, KD came out ready to play, man. He was in attack mode early. You're going to see him go coast to coast here. He doesn't get the finish, but he gets to the line, which was important for us because we don't have a lot of dudes that do that. But look at his face. Dialed in, right? Steph, a different story. Look at him try to dribble off this pass with the wrong hand, and it's almost a turnover. And then JaVale got in. Nice putback dunk from JaVale. And Steve Kerr, I'm going to call you out right now. We needed some more of JaVale. You see him protect the rim here and get the rebound. The man only played like 6 minutes. Here's KD with the big spike. And he gets look at the bencher up. The only problem is LeBron's cherry picking. He's right back with the dunk. So it was an entertaining game back and forth here. Show and go, and KD living up to the hype. LeBron versus KD. He tries to deliver the knee to the solar plexus of Kevin Love. And KD was getting to the line and doing everything for us early. David West impressed me, y'all. Take a look at this pass right here. He had 5 assists on the night, and he was ready for war. It was a playoff-like atmosphere, and David West, being the veteran he is, knew what time it was. You see Channing Frye spreading the floor for them. He only does one thing, and that's what he does, the 3 ball. There's the and one from David West. And he had a really good game in limited minutes, but he just doesn't give us the size or rim protection. We need to keep LeBron, shove Iguodala out of the way. Great defense there, though, by Draymond, and I love this play by David West. He just knows what's going to develop being such a veteran. The trailer 3 ball from Killer. Now, for the most part, we kept Tristan Thompson off the offensive glass, but look at him slip through there. You almost got to face guard him when you're boxing him out. You can't just box him out. You got to know where he is and locate him. And there's a Steph 3, and it's a very rare in-rhythm 3 where he just caught it and shot it, and it was nice to see. Richard Jefferson. There's Tristan again on the offensive glass, and I love this. Draymond with 3 fouls. Look at him still challenge both of them at the rim. Now, to end the half, it's been back and forth. Pull-up 3 ball from KD, and he was leading the way for both teams going into the half up 5. Now, LeBron has this spot on the floor on the upper left corner here where he loves to shoot the 3 ball. He hit 3 of them in the 3rd quarter, and we need to run him off of that spot. And then take a look here at Steph with one of those I need a shot shots. Rarely do you see him pull a shot like this without a sequence of dribble moves, and it resulted in an air ball because he didn't find his rhythm. Here's another opportunity. He's got Tristan Thompson on him. Now Klay hits the corner ball, but again, you heard Steph complaining about touches. He's passing up opportunities is what I saw. Klay off another screen, and he was rolling in the 3rd as well. But there was plenty of opportunity for Steph to go at guys and had matchups that were favorable. Now here's another situation where Steph's addicted to the highlight reel. He had an easy left-handed layup on Channing Frye, and he wants the flashy play. And their young guy really gave him trouble. Look at him. He looked like he could chew a hole through the floor. He also could play a little bit of defense, though. Now, take a look at this high pick and roll with Draymond and Steph. I'm not saying that's the wrong play to make, Draymond with the big dunk, but Steph could have easily pulled or gone all the way to, the dotted circle for a floater if he wanted the shot. Now, take a look at him in here. He doesn't get the handoff, and then he just kind of gives up on the play. He sets a little screen and just gets out of the way. And then Draymond with one of several terrible turnovers that led to transition baskets for Cleveland. And his hunting for assists has really become problematic. Now in the second half, we saw this strategy where they get Steph switched on LeBron and watch him quickly scramble back to whoever he's guarding, in this case, Richard Jefferson. And now LeBron, they get bailed out here with a bad shot from LeBron, but that strategy is not going to work in a playoff series. Now watch Jefferson bump him off his route, and then look at him get frustrated, and he just doesn't even try anymore. So KD's like, all right, I'll call my own number. I've been doing it all night. I'm going to continue to get it done. Steph getting too frustrated. Here he is, and then the quick switchback. Now, if that's J.R. Smith, that's going to be a 3-ball in your eye. Shumpert doesn't have that shot. And then here comes Richard Jefferson, and then look at, he turns around like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I'm supposed to be tough. I'm supposed to be tough, and he gets teed up. Come on, man, we all know you like ding-a-ling, homeboy. Stop trying to be tough. And here's another terrible turnover. And you know what this turnover comes from? It comes from things coming too easy. Draymond super deliberate. Now here comes Steph. Nice screen by David West. An easy floater, right? No, he passes it up. Ball movement. Now Draymond gets the dunk, but again, Steph passing up opportunities. And what's happening with Draymond now, you see another one is he's becoming easy to defend because guys know he's not looking to shoot whatsoever. And have you ever noticed that Mark Jackson claims the ball goes out of bounds on us no matter what it is? It's clearly out of bounds on the Warriors. Listen.
And it clearly looked like the ball went off the hands of Sean Livingston as they battled for that rebound.
So Mark Jackson with the deliberate hating on Golden State, his former team. And then Richard Jefferson does this. Look at the elevation. At 37 years old, you say, how in the world could a man do this? Word is he does excessive butt kegels on the team flights, even has LeBron doing it. Yeah, I just said that shit. And then you see Draymond going for the Westbrook triple-double with turnovers. And at this point, Kyrie owns Steph. Watch him blow by. LeBron with the huge dunk. And now the crowd is involved, and you get a sense that this game could be slipping away from Golden State, who had a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter. So finally, Steph hits a 3-ball, and we're up 3. Look at him. He still wasn't really sure about the shot. Now here we go, 25 seconds up 1, trying to get into a set. And we just take way too long to get into this. Iguodala just needs to stop flopping here. It's just egregious. So peep this, Kyrie must have said some slick shit to him, because watch him go 0 to 100 real quick. Gets in the man's face. Look at him sulking. You got to take him out. He's been getting blown by, and I have no problem with this defense. Clay did what he could. The dude gets buckets. So here we go, final possession. The right call go to KD. There's the trip. There's the shove. And there's the game. So Cleveland, 4 in a row now on us. And we got to recoup and rebound. Word is Steph is not happy, and hell, I'm not happy with Steph as an NBA fan. So we'll see. There was a lot of blown calls. Regardless, we blew a 14-point lead, and you see Cleveland doing all the synchronized handshakes and all that bullshit. Love, Tristan Kardashian, and I don't even know who the fuck that dude is, but Cleveland gets the win. Merry Christmas. I'm out, y'all.